You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Yep. We're going to start off with weather right now. We've got a camera, we got a microphone issue. Overall, we look at the conditions right now. Been fairly nice with the cloud cover kind of staying away. We thought we have a little bit of a system coming, but it is going to be coming here later this evening. But it has held off, so that's the good news right now as we look at overall radar and satellite right now. Go to the next one. We can see that conditions are actually looking pretty good if we can get the clicker to work. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. All right, there we look at conditions right now. Overall, pretty clear skies right now. Radar is quite quiet as we look through. Overall conditions are not too bad. We have some cloud cover, and that's the system we're tracking up to the north. Right now, just going into northern Minnesota and digging south. That's the one that will provide maybe a shower later as we zoom in. But overall, just some clouds, just a few clouds out there. But overall, as we look at it right now, current temperatures, you're going to look at mid-60s, well above average for some areas. So once again, a very nice October day, even 71 out to the west, so well above average. And once again, that is about 5 to 10 degrees above what we should be this time of year, which should be right around 60 degrees. So that's good news for this evening. We're looking at conditions fairly good. That shower chance comes later, but I think mainly east of La Crosse. Still very nice conditions, even get down to 50 degrees. For Eau Claire, as we get at the upper 40s to near 50. We'll have a few showers maybe later on towards the evening. So for high school football, it's looking better than what we expect. Later on in the broadcast, we'll kind of break down what it looks like for this weekend, which looks a little breezy on Saturday and a shower, but overall not too bad of conditions, and I'll break all that out a bit later.
All right, thank you, Greg. We apologize for that issue earlier. We had a mic problem, but we're okay now. This afternoon, the Chippewa Falls Police Department issued a shelter-in-place alert for part of the city. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us live to explain what happened. Jeremy?
Well, Emily, right behind me is West Spruce Street, where, as you can see, it is still blocked off. According to Chippewa Falls Police, there was an active law enforcement incident. I asked police what happened. They were not able to comment, but residents were asked to avoid the area and others were asked to shelter in place. I spoke to one lady who lives right near me, and she says she was one of the people that had a shelter in place, and she had a shelter in place with her kids, and describes the incident as scary. Another guy I spoke to said he was biking when he had a shelter at his neighbor's house. He says he thought he was going to get hit by a bullet. Now, according to the Chippewa Falls Police, the incident is under investigation and there is no danger to the public. Coming up at 6, we'll have more on this. For now, live in Chippewa Falls, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
A developing story, and we will provide more updates as new information is available. And okay, all right, and then, all right, we're going to go into.
The Israeli Prime Minister's office confirms Hamas has released 2 U.S. hostages, a mother and daughter held for nearly 2 weeks, Judith Tai and Natalie Shoshana Ra'anan. Hamas says it let them go for humanitarian reasons. Israeli families of many of the remaining hostages gathered Friday at a massive Shabbat table set with 203 empty seats.
We're trying to send them all the blessing and the strength that they need. I hope they will hear us and feel us as we feel them every day. And we believe in them, that they are strong and they can make it.
In Gaza City, residents are mourning victims of an Israeli airstrike that damaged part of a church where Christians and Muslims were taking refuge. Palestinian health officials say more than a dozen were killed. Israel's military says it was targeting a militant command center.
Nobody is safe in Gaza, regardless of religion, regardless of your involvement in anything. Nobody is safe.
Civilians in Gaza are struggling. Israel has cut off food, fuel, water, and medicine. The UN Secretary General visited the crossing from Egypt into Gaza Friday morning, pleading for humanitarian aid to be allowed through as soon as possible.
It's absolutely essential to protect civilians, and it's absolutely essential to make humanitarian aid come to the Palestinians in need.
President Biden says he's confident the aid will get in soon.
I believe that within the next 24 to 48 hours, the first 20 trucks will come across with aid.
As the civilian death toll mounts, all sides are watching what the next hours and days will bring. Tina Kraus, CBS News, Tel Aviv.
The Palestinian Health Ministry says more than 4,100 Palestinians, including hundreds of children, have been killed in Gaza, with another 13,000 wounded. Israel says 1,400 of its citizens have died since the Hamas terror group attacked on October 7th. Quick Trip has released an update on a source of a system outage. In a post made on Facebook yesterday, Quick Trip admits the outage was due to a cybersecurity incident. The disruption impacted local production facilities, internal communication systems, and Quick Trip's loyalty program. The company maintains that no guest payment card information was involved in the incident. As of yesterday, they say the app and website are still offline. Members will receive an update when those are back online. Paramedics have been nationally dealing with a shortage of workers, including one provider here in La Crosse. News 8 Now's Michael Germain joins us with the latest. Good evening, Michael.
Emily, Gunderson Health System is one of many healthcare providers experiencing a paramedic shortage. According to the Wisconsin Office of Rural Health, over 40% of state EMS responders have staffing gaps where no ambulance is available for emergency calls. Gunderson Health System is looking to fix that problem through their paramedic training program. The program pays EMT providers to go through a 12-month program where students will get full financial assistance, their paramedic diploma, and much more. Darren Wendell, who is the director at Tri-State Ambulance, says this is the first year of the program.
If you're at home and you're an EMT, or if you're working here as an EMT and you want to become a paramedic, Gunderson, with a partnership with WTC, is going to pay for all your schooling and also pay for your hours while you're at school.
Program registration will be open until the end of November, with the program set to begin in February of 2024. Coming up at 6, you'll hear from another Gunderson employee regarding the importance of the program. Emily?
All right, thank you, Michael. The Wisconsin Historical Society awarded the Newburgh Menswear Building today with the Wisconsin's highest honor in preservation. The company received the 2023 Board of Curators Restoration Award for historically preserving 4 commercial buildings on Pearl Street in downtown La Crosse. The owners of the Newburgh Menswear Building were credited for giving new life to the space while maintaining its important historical features. The director and CEO of the Wisconsin Historical Society says projects like this will hopefully pave the way for more building preservations in La Crosse.
Revitalizing and preserving a building takes a lot of effort and a lot of planning, but to do so in the way that they did established a hallmark for La Crosse in preservation history.
The Newburgh Menswear Building currently houses 4 apartment units with a rooftop patio and a first-floor commercial space. Just ahead, Republicans have to look for a new candidate for Speaker of the House. The details on the drama surrounding the effort to find a new leader. We'll be right back after this.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we've helped hunters gear up for the season for over 6 decades. So as you prep for this year's hunt, shop unbeatable deals on supplies to make your trip successful. Like $10 off select men's insulated hunting jackets and bibs. This 50-foot yellow jacket extension cord, only $32.99. Stay warm indoors with this utility heater, just $22.99. And 40-pound bags of Easy Heat wood fuel pellets, $4.99 each.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Hello, this is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases, and I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Get away in your home with new upholstery from Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop our huge inventory of Ashley sectionals, sofas, and love seats. Great discounts on recliners and reclining furniture with power features like adjustable headrest, heat, or massage. Customize your feel with best home furnishings. Go smaller or go the beast. Upgrade to power or change fabrics. And if you need a lift, shop our full line of lift chairs. Plus, try out our latest hybrid, gel, and all foam mattresses on a new adjustable base. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Ready to transform your space? Or perhaps your favorite room just needs a few updates? Let our design consultants help you discover the possibilities to update your home. We take the time to discuss your space, your needs, and your budget. Cooley Carpet will help you every step of the way, from start to finish, with design professionals and expert installation to meet all your expectations. Let our dedicated team help you achieve your dream space. Visit us at Cooley Carpet Center on Mormon Cooley Road in La Crosse.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The House has decided to go home for the weekend and start all over again Monday in its bid to elect a new Speaker of the House. The move comes after Congressman Jim Jordan lost another vote on the House floor to take charge of the gavel and has now lost the support of his own colleagues. Willie James Inman has more details from Capitol Hill.
Congressman Jim Jordan of Ohio has dropped out of the race to become Speaker of the House after his Republican colleagues voted to withdraw their support in a secret ballot.
We need to come together and figure out who our Speaker is going to be. I'm going to work as hard as I can to help that individual so that we can go help the American people.
The move comes after Jordan lost even more support during a third round of voting on the House floor.
No person having received a majority of the whole number of votes cast by surname, a Speaker has not been elected.
Even former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy admits the House GOP conference is broken.
We are in a very bad place right now, yes.
In a last-minute bid to save Jordan's candidacy, 7 of the 8 Republicans who voted to oust Kevin McCarthy agreed to be reprimanded by their House GOP colleagues if the Jordan holdouts would change their votes.
If what these holdouts need is a pound of our flesh, we're willing to give it to them in order to see them elect Jim Jordan for Speaker.
I will not vote for Jim Jordan. It used to be that I was voting for McCarthy. Now I'm not voting for Jim Jordan.
Lawmakers are going home for the weekend before starting the process all over again on Monday. Willie James Inman, CBS.
Potential Speaker candidates have until Sunday night to submit their names for consideration. The House Republican Conference will meet again Monday evening at 6 to begin discussions on who they want to support. Wisconsin's 3rd District Representative Derek Van Orden was not present in Washington today for the vote. This is because he is currently in Israel. Van Orden released a statement Friday saying he is there to, quote, ascertain the ground truth. He says he will be visiting medical facilities to get a holistic understanding of the needs of the Israeli people. He will also speak with military and governmental officials, as he does not trust the Biden administration to do so truthfully. Last week, during a White House briefing on the Israeli-Gaza conflict, House Democrats in that meeting accused Van Orden of being belligerent toward White House staffers giving the presentation. You can read Van Orden's full statement on our website, news8000.com. Coming up, the FDA has approved a video game to treat ADHD. Why this method is so effective, right after this.
And although we have some breezy conditions tomorrow, it's probably going to be the best weekend we have for looking at all that fall foliage out there, because things will change next week. I'll break down all that coming up on First Warn Weather after the break.
Save on your next paint project with 11% off everything at Menards. Style your home with Ultra Interior Paint and Primer with a smooth finish that provides great coverage. Pick up a gallon starting at just $19.29 after rebate. For a paint that covers in one coat, choose Pittsburgh Grand Distinction Interior Paint. It's a premium paint and primer with excellent durability and comes in over 700 one-coat colors. Now $32.89 per gallon after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a complete and total liquidation of all in-stock items in our store. Shop over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. This will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to save as never before on living room, dining room, bedroom furniture, and more. When each and every piece of furniture has been sold, King Furniture will shut down for 30 to 60 days for a complete and total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture Total Liquidation Sale going on now.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for adventure, on or off-road. Get great deals on our capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer, Ford Bronco Sport, and Ford Edge, all designed with technology to give you confidence on the road. Hurry in to your local Ford dealer. SUV season will end soon. Now, get 2.9% financing for 66 months, plus $1,500 FlexBuy cash on select Ford SUVs. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel. Friday night, October 27th.
And he's trading in his Chevy for a Cadillac.
Don't miss Piano Men. $40 tickets at Ticketmaster include $15 rewards play. Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel.
Is everybody feeling home?
Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 years or older to attend.
This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
Weeknights at 6:30 on News 8. Expect more from News 8 now. Thanks for watching.
Fisher-Price is recalling thousands of popular toy trains over a choking risk. The recall involves 21,000 of the Thomas & Friends wooden railway troublesome truck and crates and the Thomas & Friends troublesome truck and paint toys. Fisher-Price says a small plastic piece with a high-powered magnet that connects the trains can loosen or detach, posing a choking and ingestion hazard for kids. The toy trains were sold nationwide at Barnes & Nobles and other specialty stores from February of last year through August of this year. Customers should stop using the toys and go to Mattel's website for instructions on how to receive a full refund. For people who live with ADHD, certain tasks can be difficult. Playing video games might be the last thing you'd think of that would make things better, but that's exactly how a new treatment works. Endeavor OTC is a video game that targets the parts of the brain involved in attention control. It's been in development for 10 years, went through clinical trials, and has been presented to the FDA. In the game, you have to pay very close attention and steer a character through a world while avoiding distractions.
It's the combination of those two things together that we know from a lot of other research stimulates the parts of your brain involved in attention. And just like other parts of your body with exercise, you can actually strengthen neural connections through using this treatment.
There are now two versions, a prescription version for kids and an over-the-counter version for adults. It's estimated about 6 million kids and more than 8 million adults have ADHD. Now let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart for our weather forecast.
Yeah, for high school football tonight, we thought we might have more clouds coming in, but that system that was projecting to be a little bit later now, so it looks like the cloud cover will just hang on. So overall for high school football, it looks fairly good. Maybe a shower towards the end of the game, but I would think that would be more for Eau Claire and up to the northeast. So overall, not too bad really for this time of year to see this. Really that system that we're tracking just starting to come into northern Minnesota. It's going to start spreading southeastward. That's the one that will provide some showers maybe late tonight and also impact our weather probably for Saturday too, once again, as it kind of scoots to the southeast overall. So if we look at the bigger picture, that's not what we want to look at either. Let's skip ahead to that. Overall, we look at the conditions for the weekend right now. Once again, there is that chance of showers probably in the afternoon. It's going to be breezy. On the backside of that system comes down, that northwest wind will start picking up. So I think it'll be breezy conditions tomorrow with an outside chance for a shower. Once again, further north and east to go towards Eau Claire up to Ladysmith. That's the better chance. Less as you go further south. Less wind as you go into Sunday. Overall temperatures a little bit below average, but overall not too bad. We might have to contend with a little bit of fog or low clouds come Sunday morning, but it shouldn't stick around today. So overall not too bad of a weekend. compared to what we're going to see the following weekend. Totally different change. Overall tonight, once again, we track those showers come down. A few showers right here about 9 to 10. Once again, more north of the interstate. It'll kind of scoot through the area with more of a steadier rain as you go further northeast of Ladysmith, but most of the area you'll just see cloud cover come through. After about 1 or 2 in the morning, we'll start clearing skies up a little bit. You'll wake up with the wind just starting to pick up out of the northwest, and then by the afternoon, noon a shower up in Ladysmith, then afternoon about 2 to 4, you're going to start seeing a few showers come through the area once again, well, along with that wind that could be gusting above 20 and 25 miles per hour at times, so you might have to see a sprinkle or shower, but once again, very light. A lot of areas will just remain dry, cloudy with the winds. That's what you expect. We should wrap all that up by Saturday evening with skies becoming kind of mostly clear overnight. And once again, going to Sunday morning, we might have to contend with some fog issues there. The one that we're watching for Sunday really is Sunday night into Monday. This is a little weak little system. Could bring a shower come late Sunday into Monday. Once again, some light rain. I don't know if it'll impact the Monday morning commute yet, but that would be the next system that we're watching. And then the big changes come after we get by Monday and Tuesday. Once again, Tuesday, we could actually see some areas in southern Wisconsin, eastern Iowa get close to 70, and then really overall we're going to see the temperature drop. So by the time we get to next Saturday, we're only looking at temperatures struggling to get to 50 degrees for most areas. So once again, it's going to be a big change for what we have for this weekend to what's going to be expected for next weekend. And really, it's this cool air up to the north that's going to continue to pull south. Really going to stay probably west of us for quite a bit of while into the Plains and Rockies, but eventually we are going to get some of it come through once we get towards next weekend. That's going to get those northwest winds and drive some of that cooler, more not Arctic air, but polar air through the area through next weekend. So that's where the big change is going to be coming. Along with precipitation chances, there are going to be some, but really right now there's a lot of question marks. Basically from Tuesday all the way through Wednesday and Thursday, chances of rain are looking good. However, there could be some dry periods. It's a little complex system right now. We'll kind of finalize those details as we get closer to this time frame, but do expect wet weather pretty much from Tuesday. That could linger to Friday and maybe even to Saturday. So more coming on that. But for tonight, once again, a shower mainly up to the north early, probably closer to midnight. We'll get down to the low 40s up to the north, mid 40s as you wake up tomorrow morning. While the winds start picking up out of the northwest, temperatures a little bit cooler than yesterday, upper 60s, near 50, 50s up to the north. Once again, you could see a shower in the afternoon for a lot of those areas, especially as you go further north. Once we get to Sunday, should be kind of calm, less wind, and we warm up 60s Monday. And like I said, potentially some areas could get close to 70 on Tuesday. But then it all gets wet, breezy, and starts to drop the temperature down. So get out there, enjoy the weekend, because next weekend will be a different story.
Yep, the calm before the storm, right?
Definitely with the temperatures.
Okay. When we come back, an art museum is focusing on all things miniature. A look at these breathtaking micro sculptures next.
The 2023 Fall Home Show going on now at the Board Store Home Improvements. High quality at a low price on windows and doors, kitchens and bathrooms, siding, decks, sunrooms, and flooring. Don't miss it.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet of Chippewa Falls grand reopening event going on now. Join us for giveaways, prize drawings, daily expert demos, and more. Shop huge store-wide savings like select bags of Kent Feed, buy one, get one free. 60% off select men's and women's Asics athletic shoes, $29.99. And get 50-pound bags of Blaine's brand black oil sunflower seed at a 40-pound price, just $24.99. Come celebrate and save at Blaine's Farm and Fleet of Chippewa Falls grand reopening event going on now.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select 2023 Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. American-made Landmaster UTVs are built from the ground up in Columbia City, Indiana. The Landmaster team takes pride in their work from start to finish, starting with raw steel made in the USA. Then they fabricate, bend, weld, powder coat, assemble, and test every UTV. Landmaster provides their customers with the toughest, most versatile UTV made. Check out our large selection of Landmaster UTVs at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com. ShopcoOptical.com.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopco Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at shopco.com or bring in your outside prescription.
A museum in the biggest city in the country is celebrating some of the world's smallest pieces of fine art. The collection includes works from dozens of artists who show that tiny things can still grab your attention. Bradley Blackburn takes us on a tour.
It's a museum with figures who fit on a fly, where the canvas is a tiny leaf, artwork that could slip in a pocket but still conveys a life-size message.
Unbelievably artistic talent to be able to create these scenes in such a miniature way.
In the middle of the Big Apple, this is Small is Beautiful, a museum of miniature art that's one of the largest collections of its kind.
We have over 30 international artists. Some are from New York and some are from all around the world.
The exhibit of 130 pieces was inspired by a TikTok trend. Videos of incredibly small art can grab millions of views, but organizers thought it's the kind of thing best seen in person, so you can look closely, really closely.
Plenty of pieces here could fit on the tip of a pencil. These actually are micro sculptures that have been carved into the lead.
Some works need to be viewed under a magnifying glass, and the smallest actually fit in the eye of a needle. Micro sculptures by British artist David Linden have sold for tens of thousands of dollars.
It's like, how? This is what goes through your head through the whole exhibit.
This is the biggest piece then.
There are a few larger works, but all with minute detail. Some of the biggest fans of this art are those closer to its size.
I'm obsessed with tiny things.
Why?
I don't know, they're just so cute.
It really shows you that even small things can have a lot of meaning.
A museum that proves size isn't everything, and small can be powerful. Bradley.